would play a lot better than other needles. We have tons of records. Now this one, I can make turn up the volume. How do I make it harder? You have any idea? You overthink it.
So that's the volume. So this was the first,
One of the first.
slot machine.
Yep.
Look at that.
And now Val and Elspeth is all tore down. You could put a quarter in that and then you could also use $5, $10, $20, $50, and $100 just up the street here, but now it's tore down. Yep, it's all gone now.
It's all gone. What great history.
The problem we have is we have to use the needles over and over. And if we had
the needles.
Yeah, if we had new needles, we got tons of records, but then you have to wind it up right here. There's a little elf in there that winds it up. I just hope it plays because.
Oh, it might work. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, if we had needles, it doesn't sound as good. But it would play a lot better than other needles. We have tons of records. Now this one, I can turn up the volume. How would I make it louder? You have any idea?
I do not.
I don't overthink it.
So that's the volume.
I hope it does. If we had needles, new needles, we could have tons of records we got.
That's pretty loud.
Yeah. And each time you turn it off, you have to. This one does. It goes around a little bit, but it does turn on.
And this.
We have some things in this room that people, young kids, run out because it's haunted. These dolls.
These dolls are haunted?
I don't believe they are. But this one really scares some of the young kids. And this was, I showed you this was the fancy butter maker there.
Look at that butter maker.
Yep, you can.
So Val has been here since you were born here, right?
Well, I wasn't born in the building. My mother did take me to St. George. But a lot of my friends were twice a day.
Twice a day.
Morning and at night.
Where did all that milk go?
Went to Las Vegas to Anderson Dairy.
Anderson.
Then they made the milk out of it, and they made butter, cheese, cream, all that stuff. On the Arizona mountain.
We found the jackalope. Where's he from? Arizona?
Yeah, Arizona.
It's an Arizonian jackalope.
And his name was Dixie Levitt, his dad, and Dixie Levitt's back in town making money now.
They're still making money. How many kids?
He had 52 kids.
52 kids.
52 kids.
Yep.
52 live birds.
Live birds. Wow.
In town.
Cotton.
Then they'd go to St. George for a honeymoon. It took them 4 to 5 days to get there.
This is an old Mormon cotton.
Yeah. It starts out as a flower. I don't know if I can find one.
I mean, that's cotton.
Yeah, that's cotton. Yep.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So it starts
It's just
off
been. It starts with a flower.
a little.
And then the flower turns into one of these. If I can find one. It's
Kind of like a
little
fruit.
bulb.
Is it like a fruit?
Well, watch the lizards. Swam in the ditch. All that stuff. You know.
Wow.
And I've lived here all my life, and I've never seen the river ever dry. I've seen it go down quite a bit, you know, but never dry.
Who are you?
My name's Elspeth Cooter. I'm the coordinator at the Virgin Valley Heritage Museum. So I've been doing this for the last 7.5 years, and one of the things that we've been trying to do is get our catalogue online and available to the public. And if you walk around the museum, you'll find little QR codes. You scan those, and that brings up our catalogue, and will give you more information about each of the exhibits. Hospital in 1943. Before that, it was a library. And then the community decided they needed a hospital. So this building was converted to a hospital. So it was 3 rooms, 6 beds, and a clinic. They hired a nurse from Overton. Her name was Bertha Howe. Bertha Howe and her husband Charlie, who was a miner prospector, moved into here. They added this in 1943, the back section.
And this is where they lived.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And basically, it's this was added on later, but this area was the office and the nursery. These floors come from up the Beaver Dam Wash. They're slate, so they hold the rocks from Beaver Dam
Wow.
to here.
So local stones this was all created with.
And this time, as you can see, they're really dark right now, and that's
Mhm.
because we've had rain, because they absorb the moisture out of the ground. It's really kind of interesting.
Oh, wow. So they change colors.
They change color. When it comes to summertime, they're more that whitish shade.
Wow. Because it is humid right now, so they're
Right.
darkening up.
So they're quite dark.
Wow. That was a great little. And this is a straw bed, like an original.
Yeah, this is a tip mattress. One of the chores for the girls was that they had to take these out on the weekends, on Saturday. And if you can hear that, that is actually straw in there.
Wow.
So-
A real straw bed.
Yeah.
Let's see that. Oh, yeah.
So,
So what did they do with like bugs? Did they bang the straw out first before it, was it
Yes.
processed before it went into the bedding?
well, as much as they could, as far as that goes. And then they would be changed out every week so that, they try to keep it fresh.
Fresh, yeah.
And the actual canvas that covered them is quite thick, so if there were bugs in there, they probably wouldn't get through the bugs. So, but yeah, bugs were a problem. It's the actually only private living space that Bertha and Charlie had. This was their bedroom, basically. And the bathroom over there was the kitchen.
That was the kitchen in there?
That was the kitchen. And then it was outdoor for the first little bit, and then they had showers built in. But 5 o'clock every evening, this is where you'd find Charlie and Bertha. They'd be listening to the 5 o'clock news on the radio.
Oh, really? Are there pictures of them in here?
Let me see, I don't have Bertha, just out on that main wall.
Just, okay.
These people in this room, or the photos of these people in this room and pictures, are early settlers in the area and descendants of the early settlers. So we have, this is the Reva cabinet. When the building first opened as a museum, they put a cabinet together and brought it in with all their treasures.
I love the pictures.
Dudley Edgar Levitt.
They were born here in the valley?
They were born here.
Now, is it true Val was born here and he never really left?
It is true.
He's been like one state away in 70-something years?
Yeah, he went to, I believe it was Logan, taught school for a little bit in Logan, discovered that he didn't like teaching, and came home.
And that was it, huh?
That was it, yeah.
What a good guy.
Yeah, 75 years.
75 years.
Born in St. George though, but some of his friends were born in this building.
Okay, that's what he said. A lot of his friends were born right here in this building.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a firehouse, a hospital?
Well, the firehouse was that section out the back.
Okay.
We have an actual firehouse out there. Did you see that yesterday?
But it would play a lot better than Mother Needles. We have tons of records. Now this one, I can turn up the volume. How would I make it louder? Do you have any idea? Don't overthink it.
So that's the volume.
I hope I'm good.